Hello ma'am, this is Betty. I'm going to explain the sixth experiment in web technology, JavaScript and timer functions and objects. So here, using the timer functions and objects, I want to create first a JavaScript code to display digital clock. So here, the sample code is given. So I've used all this and I've got the code over here. So first I've used a variable as today a new date. Before that I gave function start time. When I give the function, it automatically sets to timer. And so here I've given the condition like get hours, get minutes and get seconds using this variable, and dot today dot get seconds. So I'm going to add AM or PM after time. So given those conditions is hours is greater than 11 and hours is greater than 12. Then for PM it's h is equal to h minus 12, so that gives you PM or AM. And then to add a 0 in front of numbers that I've given, m is equal to check time and s is equal to check time. So here to get the time I've used document get element by id in a HTML and all that. To t is equal to set timeout and start time. So here now to check the time, I've given the condition as function check time. If I is greater than 10, I is equal to 0 plus I, so return I, so return the time as AM or PM, it checks the time. So window on load start time. So when the window here has 7 PM and it actually shows the time of the window, what's displayed on the window here. And last I've used the div tag to get the font size, color and all, the width and height and border also. So this will be the output for the JavaScript to display a digital clock. And then for the next experiment, this is the output. So here for second experiment is like write JavaScript code to change background color for every 30 seconds. So for this experiment, I'm going to change the background. So here I've given the body on light set background, so setting the background. So here I write hello friends and all that. So here in the paragraph tag I give few paragraphs so that can give us the time. Here it is, sorry. So now using the script type is equal to check text JavaScript, variable image is equal to new image. So here variable image is equal to new image, and using variable div document get element by id, so image is on load. So here I give the image here. So to change the background of every 30 seconds, so I given as window is set time, set backgrounds and so on. So 5000 milliseconds, there is 10 seconds delay. So here I've given to change the color every second, I've given the if condition using index is equal to 1. So in that case the color value will change. So when these colors, you can see the color value is getting changed. And finally I can document at element by tag name. So style background color will give you a color value. So this is the color value that's given for this exercise. And then now for the third exercise, it says that create event handlers that will increase the font size when the mouse moves over a paragraph and decrease the size when the mouse moves off the paragraph. So here when I move the cursor here, it increases the font, and I take off the cursor, it decreases. So for that I've given the code as this. So on mouse using the paragraph id tag it on mouser and this thing. And now for function in size, okay, to give it the size thing, document get element paragraph 1 style is equal to font size 40 pixels, and same thing I've given as the 20 pixels. So here now the changing of the cursor changes. Now for the fourth exercise, write a JavaScript code to move absolutely position the car image when a user clicks the move button and stop the car image when a user clicks the stop button on the following web page. So here I've so this is the output, and when I like this is the picture. So to animate it, if I give start, it keeps moving, and then stop it. So for this, the code is I've given as I've given the function init. So variable is animate. I give the function as init. Your image object is the all the link I've given left and 0 pixels. So now to move the right, the picture should move right. So for that I've given function move right. So image object style dot left %, object. So given the thing as %, and animate I've given the time. So this can move left and this move left and right. And so given the to insert the image, I've given the image or JPG and all that. So now I've create two buttons, that is start and stop. So here to make the function start and stop, I give an input type button value is equal to start, and if I give on click, it moves over the right. So again, to make the button click the button stop, I give input type button value is equal to stop and all that. So this is for this output. And the last one, create an array of objects where object describes a book and has properties for their title, author and year of publishing. Iterate to the array of books and display it on the web page. For each book, print the book title and author, book, so and all that. So here I'm going to create an array of objects where each object describes a book and it has properties. So this is the array of books, that it has a book name, book author, and which year it was published. So for this I've given the code. Here using the div tag I given the array and variable object, so property 1. So inside the property 1 I give is my book and published by Samuel in 1969. So okay, I use property item here, and then now array to be iterated through this variable. So I give for inside the for loop I give condition. So variable I is equal to 0 and I less than object name, and then for incrementation I give I++. Now to access the property inside the variable, I give document get element ID by array inner HTML plus object name I property by object name, and property 2 and so on, property 3 carrying it on. And then so again I give the for loop conditions. Variable I is equal to 0, I less than object name and length, and incrementation takes place. So in case if object name dot property 3 is greater than 190, and that will print as the book was published after 180. So here is given after and before. So for writing after and before, I give the condition variable if object name I property 3 greater than 180, else it will print as it was published before and after. So this is the experiment of 6x using PHP. Thank you.